Hello, Sandites. I'm Sherry Durkee, Superintendent at Sand Springs Public Schools. I'm excited to share some great information about our next bond plan called Future-Ready Sandites. This would be a great way for our community to invest in our students. The last bond election was run in 2019 and passed with 93% voter approval. Because of that bond, we were able to complete 3 large projects. The largest project being the new Freshman Academy and STEM Center located on the campus of Charles Page High School. There were several projects in that plan, all of which I'm proud to say we were able to complete by 2022. Investing in our students is critically important to provide the services and facility maintenance that we need for continued success of our students. Upgraded facilities and simply investing in maintenance, transportation, infrastructure, safety, technology, and curriculum gives our students and our community something to be proud of. We have spent more than a year collaborating with our staff, our administrators, our teachers, consulting with our architect and a financial bond planner to develop a plan that is really necessary for our students of Sand Springs. We also formulated a committee of parents, patrons, community members to get feedback about our bond plan and to improve it. Our Board of Education passed the bond resolution at the November board meeting with a 5-0 vote. We are proposing a 16-year bond plan that will allow us to have $114.5 million to complete 3 flagship projects and multiple smaller but equally needed projects. The first and largest project on our plan is to build a new 7th and 8th grade building on the campus of Clyde Boyd Middle School that will allow classroom space for all 7th and 8th grade students. This plan also encompasses a new cafeteria and a new kitchen that will also double as a storm shelter built to FEMA specifications. All students, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students, will be able to utilize that cafeteria for breakfast and lunch. Currently, our 6th grade students are eating in the shared common space at the 6th grade center with their lunches and breakfast transported to that facility. At the completion of the project, we will also offer an upgraded and larger parent drop-off area just to the north of the campus. Our bus transportation will provide service to the south part of our campus. We will be keeping the current gymnasium and the auditorium in place with some upgrades. The second project will be the completion of a new ADA-compliant entrance at the south end of our central administration building. While this is a much smaller project, this will be completed with dollars from a city bond passed in 2022 that will allow us not only to have a front entry, but also a plaza area that will complement the city's downtown area right across the street from the Triangle. The third flagship project is a remodeled press box at Memorial Stadium on the campus of Charles Page High School. The existing press box was the original press box that was simply reseated with the remodel of the facility in 2009. As is the case in some of our existing facilities, the press box is not ADA compliant, nor does it contain restroom facilities. This bond package will allow us to make our press box ADA compliant and add extra rooms and bathroom facilities. When we added the Jumbotron 2 years ago, we were able to add media broadcasting to our repertoire of student opportunities. We now have students in the press box at every home game, broadcasting the games from different vantage points, but also in the press box. They are running the video stream that allows our patrons to watch the games virtually. But the press box serves the community in a much bigger way. Many student groups, including soccer, band, cheer, dance, youth football, and many others, utilize that facility. We hold student and community events as well, unrelated to athletics. Each site is slated for facility improvement. ECEC will be able to replace their turf, which was originally installed 12 years ago. Garfield will get a new roof, a new marquee, and new fall surface for their playground. Limestone will have a library expansion, playground equipment, and new furniture. Angus will have new upgraded ADA bathrooms and new flooring on their teacher workroom. Northwoods will receive a new marquee and playground upgrades, including a climbing rope. Pratt is set to get new concrete for the front of the building, new cafeteria paint, and a replacement of the Patriot in the gymnasium. Page Academy, supporting our alternative education students, will get a new front entry. The track at Charles Page High School will be upgraded, and new bleachers will be added to the Ed Doobie Fieldhouse. Charles Page High School and the Freshman Academy will receive a new roof and upgrades to the auditorium, including new seating and new flooring. All sites will get upgraded technology and curriculum. At the district level and at all sites, safety and security systems are at end of life. We will be able to upgrade our security panels, our fire panels, and our access fobs. A portion of bond dollars will be spent on student transportation, which will enable us to replace old vehicles with new buses. Our Future-Ready Sandites plan will be on the ballot on February 13th, 2024. It is important to note this new plan will not raise property taxes. There will be two propositions on the ballot. Proposition 1, which will cover the flagship projects and all of the facility improvements, will be for $111,875,000. Proposition 2 will be for student transportation and will be for $2,625,000. This will allow us to replace our old buses with new vehicles. If you want to learn more or have any questions, there are plenty of opportunities. We are holding district dialogue every month before each board meeting at 5:30 in the boardroom located at 14 West 4th Street. Our next board meeting will be December 4th, again at 5:30, open district dialogue to discuss with patrons any questions they might have about our bond issue. We will also be conducting opportunities for patrons to tour Clyde Boyd Middle School. It is always a great idea for voters to be fully informed about the ask of school bond issues. Students are our most precious resource. I'm so proud of the Sand Springs community for their continuation of support in making sure our students have what they need. For more information, you can visit our website at www.sandites.org and follow Sand Springs Public Schools on all of our social media outlets. Sandites, we'll see you at the polls February 13th, 2024.